Oof. Let me turn this off for a second. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Dragon. Thank you for being here. This is me doing my sponsorship for AFK Journey that I applied for since I've already done that one for Warpath. It's the same company that did do Warpath, Lilith something Hong Kong. It's a basically Hong Kong based company. But this game is much different from Warpath. Like much different from Warpath. And so far, I only played it enough to get myself started and figure out what's what, so that way I didn't do another Warpath issue where I got started only to find out that I couldn't game capture the game. I had to screen capture because, I love doing that. Anyhow, so AFK Journey is exactly that. It's an AFK based game. So far, from what I've played, I have to admit I haven't played it. But you play as the Magister Merlin, who has reawoken as the Great Mage or something like that. In can't remember if it's a country or it's a world called Asperia. And so to start off with, you have a dream. Basically, that's what the opening credits is, which I don't know if I can go back and play that for everyone or not. But, excuse me. Basically, yeah, you do all that happy stuff. So right now, the point where I'm at in the game, which is what I'll be starting at, is one of my familiars, Chippy, has gone to investigate a fire that's somewhere. So I don't know. I'm still shaking my protein shake. It's not like it's gonna mix anymore because I've been shaking it for almost 5 minutes. So, alrighty. So let me get the game up and going. Hopefully the sound and everything is going to work well for it. Farlight Games and Lilith Hong Kong, and I will go ahead and turn my screen capture on. So, I genuinely was wanting to play this because I like Dragon. I see this advertisement tons on TikTok. So, I have been wanting to try this game, and then when they were like, oh, we just released this for PC, I'm like, okay, fuck it, why not? So this is where I'm at. Like many AFK games, you have your thing that will collect for you while you're offline. Max is 16 hours, which is actually not too bad because a lot of places you start off with a AFK of maybe 2 hours. I know Warpath, I think the one mode started off with only 2 hours. By the way, I have uninstalled Warpath because it is what it is. Sponsorship's over. So there's all my items, coins, everything else. We do have a joystick that we can use, but I think I can... Oh, nope. I cannot, but I can click on stuff. So I'm not enjoying... I don't want to say I'm not enjoying, but that aspect is iffy. And the animation... I don't know what anybody else thinks of it, but the animation, the design, whatever, it is quite gorgeous. So definitely got a good game going for that. So this is where we're starting out. Our companion Dolly, she's the one that told us to go inspect the fire and go help Chippy. So yeah. But she tells you a little bit about whatever. And supposedly your character, Merlin, which the alias I'm using is Undercover Faye, because she says you should go out with an alias. So, yeah, Asperia. But anyway, that was the alias I chose. And the default, whatever that I had available, that's the way I looked at it. Chippy, we must press on, Magister. The village on fire is just ahead. So based on what I've seen, this is. I'm trying to think. There's a couple other games like this that I've played in the past, but I can't remember what. I would say. I don't know. Anyway, I can't remember what they are, but basically, combat looks like. Crap! I lost the game again already. But basically, go into combat, and you have your little familiars, and they fight for you on your behalf. So. Oh, this
General
guy.
Hogan, the water isn't working.
Oh, okay. He's a hero.
Staff, get these fires under control. Do not retreat. Forward.
Now is the perfect time to unleash a powerful skill. Let them taste my power.
All forces, attack!
Okay, so this isn't actually like anything I've played before. I've seen games like this before,
you
but
if it weren't for Chippy tagging along. How about you dispel your disguise so I can see my old friend again?
but so far, I am enjoying.
Oh,
a little
I
bit
really
with
hope this is the
pretty
last
and
time I hear this question from you.
all that good stuff.
But no matter how many times you lose your memory, I'm happy to reintroduce myself again to you. I am Hogan, the former leader of the heroic order of the Lightbearer Empire, and the current magistrate of Hollowstone. We've been friends for decades, and our friendship will never fade, no matter how muddled your memory gets. But this is no time for small talk. Look at these fire elementals. They don't belong in Ryan. How could they just appear out of nowhere?
Well, somebody obviously left the oven on. That's how.
Seems my instincts were right. This fire was no accident.
Weed and Sun, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that greatly.
Please, give me a hand. Let's put these fires out together.
This prayer book probably contains several past entries that might help me recall upcoming tasks. Oh, okay. We need to clear the road so we can get into the village and help those folks. Alright, let's keep moving. Suspicious, man? How are you enjoying the fireworks? Enjoying the fireworks? Can you smell it? The raised village exuding the purest fragrance. Smell of roasted wheat mixed with scent of tar and ashes gives me chills. You're enjoying this? Some prefer peace while others favor destruction. Isn't that perfectly normal? Don't look at me like that. I have nothing to do with this fire. Why should I run? The scenery here is incredible. I wish I'd keep watching it until everything was reduced to ashes. It's been years since my experience with such grand flames. The time I saw a beautiful red-haired lady in town, she snapped her fingers and flames ignited in her wine glass. Compared to the sparks created at her fingertips, this fire is great in strength, but lacks the breathtaking beauty I saw. Sadly, I have events to have. We'll have to continue this another time. Okay, that is just frickin' weird. I need to get out. Oh, I can use the keyboard. Awesome. Your knowledge of the fire elemental surpasses others. I'm handing command over to you. I trust your judgment. Okay. Now let my soldiers autocast their ultimates and rout these enemies. Okay, that works. Dazzling DPS. Remember the resources we picked up earlier? Chippy thinks it's time we use them. Over here, Chippy wants to get stronger.
I'll catch up to you someday.
Use these resources to upgrade the heroes so they can fight better. Take this. Chippy jumps to deal 240% damage. Unlocked.
Awesome!
Oh, okay.
I mean, Chippy is grateful. Awesome! I mean, Chippy is grateful.
Okay, I'd probably not meant to level up that much, but because I already did 16 hours AFK, I got a head start. I did not catch what that all said. Basically talking about putting out the fire, though, I would imagine. Listen, these opportunistic scum, I'm going to teach you a lesson. Whoop! Nope.
The Acorn Knight is ready for battle.
Considering Chippy is my strongest character right now. Don't think you've already won. I still have plenty of men. Yeah, we'll see about that. What was that about having plenty of men? Assassin. Interesting. Itchy! For crap's sake.
General, they've ruined my beauty sleep.
Of
This will
course.
cost you extra.
Valen, you're just getting here now? Were you deep in your cups again?
No, he was getting his beauty sleep, didn't you hear him?
That's not fair. I ran into a bunch of fire elementals on the way here. Those guys were really annoying. Anyway, it looks pretty grim here. I didn't expect the fire to be this big. This is not normal, General.
That's right. We think it's arson. The culprit is likely a mage.
Whoa, a talking hamster? You're a familiar, aren't you? In that case, this gentleman with the general must be a mage. I gotta say, picking a hamster as your familiar is rather unique.
I'd normally overlook your banter, Valen. But in front of this Magister, you'd better watch your words.
It's rare to command such respect from the general. Well, Magister, I am Valen, of the Heroic Order. How would you like me to address you? An interesting name. I will remember it.
Ouch.
Forgive my rudeness earlier. I'll be sure to make it up to you once this fire has been dealt with.
Uh-huh. Some villagers need our help. We must hurry. Sailor Valen, you're now responsible for undercover phase safety. As you command, General. Where did the fire break out? It's spreading so fast. Are you alright? Hey, young man, come here. Don't you see the flames? This garden is upwind. There's no smoke over here. It's safe. Just don't walk towards the fire. Here, I cut my old apron. Cover your nose and mouth. You'll feel better. Why don't you leave? There's nowhere to go. The path to Southville is blocked. Joseph is working on it. Why is the road blocked when we need it the most? Well, that's a good question. Out of the frying pan and into the fire, I suppose. There's ours. Nope, she is not
You
our
seem
schedule.
more interested in who started the fire than in putting it out.
I saw you casting a spell with my own eyes.
It's not that easy to quench a greedy fire, my dear. I'm just trying to help.
The Scarlet Sorceress is as beautiful as her fire is dangerous. That's what the rumors say.
Dangerous. You're quite right. If this were my fire, you'd all be ashes by now.
So she's the Scarlet Sorceress. Chippy has heard of her.
You're...
Magister, if Chippy is not mistaken, it seems like the Scarlet Sorceress is staring at you.
He has a lisp.
What do we do, Magister? She's staring really hard.
Gaze back.
Never mind. You made me think of someone. The divination was right. This night was awful. I shouldn't have gone out.
Aw.
I'd appreciate not being disturbed any further.
You're not going anywhere, Scarlet Sorceress. All my wares are gone. I demand compensation.
Maybe it just sounds.
Don't
'cause
push
he
your
sounds
luck, young man.
like he's got a
I'm
lisp
not known
too.
for my patience.
Don't you dare try to get away with this. I'll make sure you're held responsible.
Shh. Quiet. Something's not right. The wind. It's suddenly so loud.
He's got a duck on his head.
What is that?
Magister!
Forgot to translate that. Oh, and she's helping. Okay. Damn, how are there so many elementals here? Oh, the kid's fighting too. Immune. Oh, that's a pretty powerful attack. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, it's building a thing of its own. I was gonna say, you're supposed to be a powerful mage. Do something. Animated face and only an animal can make. Did he get it though? A short while later.
You awake? How are you feeling? You defeated the huge wind elemental, but glazed over and fainted before I could applaud. Anyone with a heart would worry about you. You passed out for a while. General Hogan and his men put out the fire. Then he returned to Hollystone. He ordered me to stay here and look after you. Before he left, the general told me to make sure that when you woke up, your memory was all right. What a strange request. Do you often forget things? Also, how much do you remember of what just happened?
I remember a mage. There was a boy with a duck.
He's no ordinary child. He's Rowan, the second son of the wealthiest man in the Empire, and head of the Mithril Consortium.
Oh.
Young Master Rowan identified the Scarlet Sorceress as the culprit, and the two of them were brought back to Hollystone by General Hogan for questioning.
Sorceress.
Her name is Muriel. People are just used to calling her the Scarlet Sorceress. Muriel's attitude towards you was unusual. When you passed out, she was the first to get to you. Did you know her from before?
I don't know what that says.
That's rather odd.
Magister? Yes, you're awake! Chippy checked all around and didn't see any elemental beings.
Excuse me.
The village is safe now.
Aw, that's so good, Chippy.
Mr. Balin told you that General Hogan already left for Hollystone, right? The general will wait for us in the village, so we should go meet him in Hollystone. He seemed to have something to say to you.
There might be enemies on the road. I'll go with you. Although, you might not need my protection.
Of course! The Magister is the merriest mage that everyone loves. Anyway, since you're feeling better, Magister, should we set off? However, before leaving for Hollystone, we should probably return to the mystical house first. Dolly must be worried sick.
Need a hand, friend?
Valen has been recruited. Lightburn. Here you can go back to your mystical house by using your magic.
Dolly! I brought back the Magister!
You're back. I was worried.
Aw, little mouse. Hammy. Okay, I guess she is actually an actual hamster. Lightbearer.
Merlin, have you regained your powers? I saw your magic in the sky. It was the right decision to go on this trip.
Don't be too happy. Magister fainted after casting that spell. And the Magister looked really strange, as if possessed by some weird force.
Nonsense. Even the goddess Dura can't control Merlin. Perhaps it's just the Magister recovering. Chippy, what's with you? Why so pessimistic?
Oh, you're right. The Magister is the greatest mage in all of Asperia. Everything will be fine.
That's what I like to hear.
Aw.
Magister Merlin, you seem to be in quite a bit of trouble. Shall we find someone to lend you a helping hand?
Ow.
Leave it to me. I know a few people.
Noble Tavern, if you... Come to the Noble Tavern if you need a helping hand. Now, try to recruit a hero. Who will it be? Okay. Oh, legendary, I think.
Ready to embark on a glorious adventure?
Faye. The more people means a stronger team. Try to recruit another.
I greet you with claws from the shadows.
Seth. Such a very plain name for such a character. But it's not bad. Okay, let's return to the tavern. Come and take a break at the Noble Tavern if you encounter any difficulties during your journey. Maybe a new friend can help. Let's resume our journey with these new friends. Unlocked, or a new chapter unlocked. Ryam Tales? Whoop. Help if I hit the right button. You're finally back. New journey.
Took you a while. I've been waiting out here in the cold all day. They say it's always autumn in Ryham, but right now, it's more like winter.
It's said that Merlin's ward has long protected Ryham. It's the only reason that people can actually live here. But recently, Ryham's been getting colder. It's almost snowed the past few days. We've come with the Magister to investigate this change in weather.
My apologies, Miss Hamster. I never got your name.
Yes, we should be introduced. You are Valen. I am Hammy.
Are all your familiars hamsters?
It seems
That's
so.
unique indeed.
Chippy told me that General Hogan ordered you to protect the Magister. You must know that serving the Magister is an honor, but it's not easy. I'll be observing you. I hope you'll become a competent retainer.
Apologies again, but I have to correct you. I'm a knight, not someone's retainer. Protecting him is just my current task. It's not a lifelong post. Unless your Magister is someone like the Great Merlin. Then I may consider it.
Did I hear that right? Well, the Magister, he is Ouch! Why did you just step on my foot, Hammy?
Oh, sorry. Chippy likes to spout nonsense. Don't mind him, Mr. Valen. Once you spend some time together, you'll realize that although the Magister isn't Merlin, he is just as powerful. You'll see that he is practically the same as Merlin, except for the different appearance and name.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll just wait and see. We should get going. I really want to get to Hollowstone as soon as possible. I need a hot drink to help me warm up. Dura above. I really hope the General doesn't give me another assignment.
Okay. What's this? Journey's gift. 10 things for recruitments from the shadows. Oh, look, a hyena, I think. Complete quest, get hero skin. Is that the hero's name, or is this just... Oh, complete event quest to obtain Odie's skin, Desert Ranger. Okay. Because I was saying, I don't know what I would do with his skin, if that's the situation, but... Oh. Log in for 7 days to flip a card. Oh, at least it looks like they got plans for you to try keep coming back and playing. Up to 154 days at least. Okay, Magical House. You've received quite a few invitation letters. It's time to recruit heroes for your upcoming adventure. You might cross some true legends during your recruitment. Might as well. If you're watching, Dragon, what do you think so far? Oh, definitely got a legendary that time. Graveborn Acorn. Hero Ascension? Faction Acorn. Okay. Wilder Acorn.
By my life and honor, I shall protect you.
Lucius. Tank. Okay. Graveborn Acorn.
Be grateful that you're allowed an audience.
Oh shit. Sisa? Requiem of Thorns, Marksman, Graveborn. So, undead.
I'm here.
Another
Who's
one.
the target?
Sylvina? The Taken Breath, Rogue, Graveborn. Graveborn Acorn. Wilder Acorn. I want to know who my legendary is. Another Wilder. Another Graveborn. Oh, she was my legendary. Okay, that's awesome. Guaranteed in 60 recruits S-level heroed. Here. Only 18 more to go? Okay, interesting. No, thank you. Tap tax. Hands of Resonance are core members of the Heroic Order. Their level is shared with all heroes in the responding hall. Let's try changing members of the Hands of Resonance. Select a Hands of Resonance. Now select the Resonance hero. Everything's set. You can now switch their levels. Interesting. Honestly, I find that very interesting because of the way it's done. So you don't have to level everyone independently. Okay.
The General has asked me to protect you.
And this is how I actually level them. He can ascend already?
A little progress is better than no progress, right?
Elite Plus. Alright, might as well level them up.
A little progress is better than no progress, right?
Unseen Blade slashes target 3 times. Each slash deals 100% damage during Invigoration Valen. Generates Forked Lightning with every slash and deals the same amount of damage to the target and up to 2 surrounding enemies within 2 tiles. Hands of resonance must be within 10 levels of each other.
If I could just put on the ring. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
Acorns and fire magic. That's what
Enemy
makes me
heals the
super
weakest
cute.
ally for 160% HP, increasing their attack by 10% for 5 seconds. I have to get to a specific place that level them up more, apparently.
Hello.
Healing gemstones. Faye heals the weakest allied hero, restoring 50% per second for 4 seconds.
Who's there? Huh. It's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time.
Predator's lunge tests pounces on the weakest enemy within range and deals 150% damage plus 20% of the target's lost HP. The additional damage cannot exceed 400% of his attack.
Be ever sharper. My weapon and myself.
You desire an audience.
Both techniques
No need
and
to level up.
tactics are indispensable.
Okay, so still don't know yet where to level them up at. This must be the shop for the other stuff. Some of this crap is expensive for the, like, this stuff up here. I kind of don't like how the games are now getting to where you do a monthly subscription to get stuff, because I remember, I mean, shows you how long I've been playing even mobile games, but at one time you used to just pay once and it was like a lifetime pass, but now lifetime passes are like a couple $100. Explosive barrel battle. Explosive barrel is a battlefield mechanism which you can activate. Tap on the barrel during the battle and tap any tile in range to detonate it. Below explosive barrel can be cancelled. Explosive barrels will instant massive damage instantly, affecting both allies and enemies. Okay. Let's get our new companions in battle.
All set. I'm ready for my grand entrance.
You're not even worth getting up for.
And she's a healer, so I don't really need to have her out too. We'll get him.
Who's my next prey?
And we'll go to battle. The explosive barrel is more than dark duration if you light it up.
Just as I expected.
Talented tank victory. Okay. This seems like something Chippy can use. Let's try it on. Chippy's over here. Check their equipment. Quick equip. Okay. Equipment level 4. Equipment. Oh, here you can equip all your heroes of the same class at the same time. Tap to put up all equipment just like this, and heroes of the same class can have their stats increased. Okay, well that's actually pretty handy. I don't know. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get I guess. Treasure found. Okay. Elite challenge. Our enemies seem to be really strong this time. We need to be careful. Well, considering I have a level 21 with me, I'm sure we'll be alright.
Just as I expected.
Treasure found. Yeah, so far I'll be honest, I'm enjoying this game a lot more than Warpath, so there is something good in that. I can move fast if I pick up those little whirlwinds. High wall walls may appear in certain battlefields. Walls will block the paths of all units on the battlefield, can block normal attack of all units. There are multiple styles of high walls. Well, isn't that lovely? I can't see how they're going to block her, but especially if she's an archer.
It's time to show you my moves.
For the glory of all knights!
The hamster's a tank. I've seen weirder things, I guess. The growth path is now open. Oh. You can earn tons of resources by following the growth path and completing its quests. Oh, and don't forget to claim your rewards for your completed quests. Chippy's heard there's a mystery reward for completing all growth path quests. How exciting. Thank you for the follow for 20 gushers. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. So, miasma from an area. Okay. Growth trials. Obtain 1 hero. 3 heroes. 5 heroes. 8 heroes. Faction bonuses. A faction bonus will be triggered once multiple heroes of the same faction are deployed, granting them boost status. Elite Grungling can inspire Grunglings of the same type of ones. So focus on defeating the elite Grungling first. Which one is? Ah, okay. I guess that one.
Just as I expected.
I think it just picks whoever it wants. This must instructions about a waystone in the guide. Let's take a look at it. Okay. And yes. Inventory, recycle. Some old. Okay. Convert them into materials to upgrade my other equipment, which is pretty new. Speedy. Oh, waystone. Teleport yourself there. You'll never be late to appointments. You know, explosive barrel. All the other stuff about whatever that I've just done. So, what's this? Collect 60 soul stones A level to get 1 random soul sigil. Okay. Treasure obtained. Oh. That's not what I thought it was. It's another character. Weird. Okay.
Onward, fellow knights!
That was kind of cute.
It's time to show you my moves.
Ow.
Well, victory
Assassin.
is deserved.
So so the thing she summons stays around for a while. Okay. A crimson treasure. I remember how it was detailed in the guide. Wild wolf gains a buff when wolf companions are in adjacent tiles. It's one of those things that, I mean, Dragon and I played lots of games in our time. How always the most powerful person in the game is usually your character, but you never fight. Well, no, not always, but games like this.
Just as I expected.
Because according to this game, you're playing as Merlin themselves, not a reincarnation, but Merlin themselves. Meanwhile, you make everybody else do your fighting for you. So, I don't know. Oh. Why am I doing that? Stop. Oh, I see the immunity for whoever.
Everyone, keep your spirits up!
Impressive. I guess that the whatever animation there, skill animation is random. Because he's only got the one. Let me think here. Equipment. Gift? Quest. Ah, okay. Growth trials.
The general has asked me to protect you.
I can level them up more now, finally.
A little progress is better than no progress, right?
That's weird that
Just put on
took
the ring. Huh?
so much to level them
It's
up.
in fire magic. That's what makes me super cute.
Level 31 unlocks the skill I'm hungry for Hammy.
Oh, even shinier!
Who's there? Huh. It's you. Be ever sharper. My
Annihilation Blade
and
unlocked?
myself.
Daily FK training modules earn something more, probably. And they can now go up to level 31. Interesting. Anyway, equipment chest. The following chest can be opened. Find out what your yours immediately. Okay, quick equipped. I mean, this whole part here is actually pretty useful for the most part. So, like, this part I I definitely enjoy, because it's that much easier to equip people. Reach AFK stage 9. Quick, come quick. Get an eyeful of the treasures at the mystical house. Oh, for pity's sake, hamster. Look, the mystic collection. Lady Grey's vault contains invaluable items. Take a peek inside to see the treasure trove. Lady Grey has assured you of certain very helpful privileges if you can complete collection quests. Training manuals. Oh, training manuals earned 10,000. Okay, so basically resonance levels get to a certain point and whatever else. There's also other ones by the looks of it. Covenant Letter, King's Glory, The Never-Ending Book. Just a couple of them. So, I don't have 10 yet, so I ain't worried about it. Alright. That one's active now. Hey, I'm in position. Karen posting, okay. This is for the guild. Okay. Oh. I will send a message because there's probably some kind of thing for it. Okay. Holostone. We're almost there. The general should be waiting for us. Wow. 15,000 coins an hour? Rip. Okay. That's pretty good. Witch? Mommy said, Mommy, is that lady a witch like the ones in my storybook? Yes, dear. That woman in black brought back by the soldiers is definitely an evil witch. Didn't you notice her? They tied her hands to prevent her from casting spells and harming others. I heard she caused a fire in Ryam. What a heinous woman. But she's so pretty, she doesn't look like a bad person. You, child, are so easily swayed by appearances. Let me tell you, many people put on a facade just to trick innocent children like you. But, Mommy, I think you're sort of pretty too, so are you tricking me? Oh, just sort of pretty? Come on home. I think we need to work on your vocabulary. What a heifer. Hey, you made it.
Great. You seem to have pulled yourself together. I was really worried when you passed out. So, how are you getting along with Valen? I hope he hasn't offended you already.
We get along well.
Really? That guy's usually a handful.
That's not fair, General. These two little hamsters are watching my every move.
Thanks, Dragon.
I didn't slack off at all.
Well, considering you helped us fight all the way here, I'll score your performance on the Magister's behalf 80 out of 100. Keep up the good work, Mr. Valen.
Yes, of course. Thanks for your encouragement, Hammy.
Let me say this again, Valen. He was sent by me specifically to look into the changing weather. To ensure success, you must spare no effort in assisting him. Furthermore,
you must ensure his safety. I totally understand, General.
Valen is my most trusted knight, both in strength and in character. His only shortcoming is probably his big mouth. Anyway, please teach this young man a thing or two during your time together. You can be as strict as you need to be.
Stop teasing me, General. We should get down to business. The fire at Ryham was clearly arson.
Yes. The young master of the Mithril Consortium identified the culprit as the Scarlet Sorceress. Rowan believes that she was the one who summoned those fire elementals.
She said it herself. If they were hers, though, would have incinerated the town faster.
The Scarlet Sorceress, however, denies it all. I questioned the Scarlet Sorceress before you arrived. I asked her what her reasons were for coming to Ryham, but she didn't say a word.
Well, why? You got it tied up. Some women don't like that. Speaking of which, so what do you think of the game so far, Dragon, since you and I were both accosted by ads on TikTok?
What about you? Do you think the Scarlet Sorceress is the culprit?
No.
Not that I doubt your judgment, but until the truth is uncovered, I can't let her go. There's another matter I'm concerned about. The Scarlet Sorceress said that you'd exonerate her.
That's fair.
She seemed convinced that you would find the real culprit of the fire. You and her. I don't mean to pry, but is she an acquaintance of yours?
Hard to say, I don't remember.
True. You have lost your memory. Some things you might not be able to recall. Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of all of this in our investigation. Oh, right. This is your first time in Hollistone, isn't it? Before troubling yourself with the investigation, you might as well take a tour around the village. I suspect you'll like it here. Go, have a look around, then come find me. I'll be waiting for you here.
This is our chance to look around Hollistone. We can find the General, or we can find General Hogan later.
And I'm just like, the chances are good because there's
Hollistone's main attraction is Dora's statue. It's famous in the Empire. Come, I'll show you. Waystone detected. Memories devoured by the long night now return. The echo of the remnants here is the last of my light. My child, you must remember your mission. Unlocked artifacts. Oop. Obtained. Prefix. Shine with eternal purity. Neat. Quest complete. A new journey. After waking and putting out an unexpected fire, you continue investigating the weird occurrences in Ryam. The sacred Dora's tears. You can use them to unleash the latent spiritual power within an artifact. There's no time to waste. Unfold the power within the artifact now. Each artifact will grant you a different artifact skill. Let us try activating one for the first time. Awakening spell. Attack plus 0.7, defense, physical defense, and magical defense plus 4.4%. 5 seconds after battle starts, summon Radiant Life to restore 3 weakest allies, heroes, max HP by 7% every 10 seconds. Okay. Reporting in, this is the base of our... Oh, this is the base camp of the Hamster Scouts. Your hamster familiars are waiting for your orders. Explore more new areas to unlock more AFK stages. Defeat your foes in AFK stages so that Hamster Scouts can build more trading posts, allowing you to claim even greater rewards. Off we go. Chippy and the brave hamsters will always have your back. Don't forget your artifact. Okay. Every artifact displays a specific effect in battle. Try them on. Okay. Oh, one of the neighbor's cats. I see some. Well, can I put... No, but I was gonna say, I can't put more in, so... Never mind. My brain. Brain doesn't want a brain.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
Oh. Untouchable. AFK progress 0 to 1. Max level 10 now? Okay. I don't know what that max level means. But yeah, so if anybody else is watching and this seems like a game you would enjoy, I will go ahead and get someone to drop the comment for it in... Actually, I'll go ahead and do it. So, ooh. So if you go to that link and download it, that will help show that I am engaging and all the other happy stuff. but it's also a way for you to download the game and try it. And then don't forget the code AFK JN 2024 to get yourself a little bit of a head start in the game. The only thing I will say is that unlike other mobile games where you can do it within the app, within the game, because it's a PC game, you have to go to a specific website that Lilith has set up separately from it. It will link all your information, and then the rewards will show up in your account. These are really good. And I think, yeah, I mean, it's only a dozen of them for 20 bucks, but they're on sale, so I'm picking up another case tonight after work. Since I'm trying to work on my protein uptake. Or intake, rather. Because, you know, I'm doing the weight loss thing and trying to get stronger, so building muscle definition or whatever it is apparently helps with arthritis, they're finding, so working on that for my back at least. I also know that if you download the game and do it through my stuff on Twitch, that nice little thing up here in my corner will, the corner of my screen, will display your progress for everybody else to see as well. So that way we can all, you know, congratulate and support one another who are playing this currently. Granted, this will, I'll only be playing this on stream until I hit my quota, more than likely, but it is fun enough that I could see myself playing it one more time as a random stream, considering I've only got a few more days for my campaign, but, you know.
Victory is victory, no matter how it's attained.
Seth got on it. You're here to be a jerk. Well, I wouldn't expect anything less of you showing up. I know full well what to expect. You forget.
It's time to show you my moves.
Onward, fellow knights!
Yeah. For those that don't know, Aeroaxle, if you were here yesterday, I told you, but if not, I'll tell you now. Aeroaxle is my youngest brother. So, don't mind him. I never did.
Just as I expected.
I'm gonna have to leave early for work because I need a new vape pod. It was an unfortunate series of events. This ain't fucking Lemony Snicket or Lemony Snicket or whatever it is. There's no fucking unfortunate event to begin with. This is a cruel fucking twist of fate or whatever about whatever. Like, got me so fucking flustered. Not really. Words are just difficult for me today, so. What the hell is that supposed to be?
It's time to show you my moves.
Santa Claus? I don't know why I'm doing this. It won't help me see the picture any clearer. I guess it's Santa Claus.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
I thought the Noid was all red.
Just as I expected.
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one then. Anyway, awesome. That's nice. I didn't know that they had a emoji. I guess it'd still be an emoji of that. Okay.
It's time to show you my moves.
Onward, fellow knights!
Red and white, so you're a sunburnt ginger? Okay. It's from a streamer I watched. She used to speedrun them. There was a Nord game? That sounds familiar. I was probably back in the era when we were growing up where like almost every major brand had their own video game. You remember that? There was the McDonald's one that we played a lot. There was the Chester Cheetah one for Cheetos. God, I can't. There's quite a few of them. I don't even really. Why am I picking up my fucking controller? Oh, for frick's sake. I guess I'll have to go in there and tweak my settings. Nobody usually talks, so I'm going to have to go in there and make some adjustments to my stream elements.
Come on, everyone! Keep your spirits up!
Well, victory is
Got him?
deserved.
Got what? You can now use auto battle. Turn on auto battle mode. Okay, sure. Me, the auto spam.
It's time to show you my moves.
Onward, fellow knights!
Okay. Yeah, I'll get in there and tinker with it. Write that down, though. Otherwise, I will forget. Motherfucker.
Onward, fellow knights!
Come out, my servant, and fight
Okay.
for me.
We have these laundry hampers at work that I'm thinking about buying
Well,
one.
victory is deserved.
Thinking about buying one so I can throw my recyclables in it while I'm downstairs. That way we don't just pile up until I pick them up. Well, I mean, if your back's bothering you that much, I don't blame you for calling in. I do that myself, especially when I was working in my previous position stocking. I called out 17 days out of my entire year from June of last year to June of this year, and they were mad about it. Well, I'm arthritic, and I'm sorry, I'm not going to, you know, worsen my back and my arthritis just to help you turn a profit. I'm not that loyal. Also,
It's time to show
yeah,
you my moves.
being middle-aged is terrible.
My servant, and
But
fight
as
for
I
me.
was going to say, you should probably, at some point, if you can, get into your doctor and maybe see about getting an X-ray of your back to check for arthritis, because I don't know if you you ever were told you had any signs, but if you remember, Dr. Elkins told me when I was, I would have been 17, I was showing signs of early arthritis. I don't know if she ever found signs of that in you, but
It's time to show you my moves.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
that's good. That's good it kicks in. Yeah, you should go and see about them checking your back, especially if it's, even if it's not arthritis, you could have compressed discs like I do. And that, trust me, that's a bitch to deal with. I still have that incision that healed from my surgery last July. Cleared stage times 4. Is that all the further it's going to go? Oh, I lost. That's why. Oh, I'm sure still. Next time. So, I made it quite a fair bit. Get my rewards. I mean, in many ways, I am very happy and very lucky for my insurance and what is and is not covered through Alberta and my private insurance. But yeah, I mean, I still have the scar from when I had my emergency appendectomy. You remember that when I was 16? So close. All right, the hips. Oh, I don't know. I didn't read that. You've unlocked the instant AFK feature. Check it out. Which is where? Excuse me. Here, you get 1 free AFK attempt each day up to 2 stacks. Tap to claim instant AFK rewards. That's a lot of gear. And then if you want to spend the diamonds, you can get more AFK. Okay. New. Match gestures. I remember it was in the guide. Okay. Equipment. Quick equip. There was the emergency appendectomy I had. There was my gallbladder removal. I still have the surgeries for that. Of course, now I've got a new scar from my hernia repair. So that I'm sure there's still scarring from when they took my tonsils out. Not that I can see that far back in my throat. And that cyst I had biopsied grew back, but it's to be expected because it's a lymph node and all that stuff does regrow at some point. Passive Celia and Mr. Carlisle gain 20 defense penetration. Seals next normal attack against after she uses 3 normal attacks, dealing 220 damage.
Being a noble is always being on top.
Oh, okay. That's what that means. Her item, average item level was
The color and
13.
clarity are phenomenal.
Or 14 rather.
Even shinier.
Blinding light unlocks. Face smacks a gem at an enemy, causing an explosion when the skill hits. Dealing 150% damage to adjacent enemies and restoring 100% HP to all allies within range. Useful.
If I could just put on the ring.
I'm hungry. Hammy recovers 220% HP when her HP ratio falls below 70%.
Acorns and fire magic. That's what makes.
The General has asked me to protect you.
Fury Thunderstrike. Oh, I'm out of books. Okay, that's fine. I got pretty far. I got 3 of my 5 to level 31. Alright. Mail. Welcome, Magister Maryland. Collect. Well, I'm heading to the store in case. Yeah, I'm sure you do that. Anyway, have fun. Enjoy the store. Let's follow us. Oh, let's not do that now. I don't want to do that on Scam. Oh, free newbie bundle. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Stage 2 completed. I'll collect this stuff. Soul Sigil Valen. Okay. A level Soul Stone 120. I can do 2 of them. I'll be on later with more Star Ocean. Alrighty, well you do that because I'm going to be doing this for a bit longer and then I have to get ready for work, so. Average equipment level 10, obtain 1 artifact. Daily quests, completed. Rewards, challenges. Make a purchase, favorite of friends, collect favors. I have no friends, so that's that's fine. Oh, it won't disappear until I actually do it, so. Support and tank have new gear I can equip. Alright, there you go. There you go, there you go, there you go. Okay. Now, ask the merchant, check out the sound, talk to Eddie. Always an Eddie. Are you okay? You've been staring at that statue. I'm fine. Let's go. Oh, okay. Mythical Merchant. Welcome to Mythical Consortium. Did you hear about the wheat fields being acquired?
I heard the wheat fields in Northville will soon be acquired by Lord Franz. It won't be long before Northville is growing those expensive grapes, just like Southville.
What? Wasn't the village chief of Ryham opposed to growing grapes? Did he back down in the end?
He had no choice. You've seen how rich the people in Southville have gotten these past couple years. It's all because of the grapes.
Everyone in Northville was green with envy. Who doesn't want to be rich? The old chief couldn't hold back the sea of change.
Dura above. If there are grapes to the south and grapes to the north, Ryham should just change its name to Grapeville.
Well. Treasure found. Oh. Okay.
Thank you for considering my lady. However, she said that if she needed anything, she would instruct us on what to do, rather than trouble you.
Well, she does not need to be so polite. The lady has come a long way, and it is my duty to be hospitable to guests. Should she have time today, might I be fortunate enough to meet her? I have prepared a rare gift for her.
You have. I don't know if it's supposed to be cooked rare.
Lord Franz, sir, I'm afraid my lady is terribly busy today, and really cannot see you. Please, return another day.
Lord Franz does not seem to be in a great mood today, I see. I heard General Hogan mention that a noblewoman lives in this house, and that she has come from the capital.
And where did this bottom feeder come from? Talking about me behind my back. Begone!
Well, if she's from the capital, then he just wants in her dress.
And nice to meet you, Lord Franz. You're different from what I imagined. I heard you were so rich and swanky that even the fountain on your estate was made of gold. I imagined you'd look like a fine gold bar.
Impertinent scoundrel! No wonder your mouth emits such dross when base wretches like you grow up eating only filth.
Rude.
Fine, fine. I might well be a base wretch, but that can't be said of him. What do you think, Magister?
Oh no. You look like you're barely half-trained. Don't call yourself a magister when you only know a few spells.
If I set your ass on fire, will that change your mind?
I wager you never attended the Serene Lyceum. Am I right?
The Magister didn't really study that much there.
See? I thought as much. Peasants like you don't belong in a place like that.
You've misunderstood, Lord Cocky High Butt.
Lord Cocky High Butt.
The Magister didn't study at the Lyceum because he was teaching there. Yes! You journaled about that part of your life, and you allowed me to read those entries.
What a bunch of tedious liars! Enough! I have an important client to meet and can spare no time to argue with the likes of you. Furthermore, I hate rodents, particularly when they scurry around my property. You best not let me catch you around Ryham. That region falls under my jurisdiction.
Of course it does.
He certainly wasn't humble. He's essentially saying that Ryham belongs to him. However, it doesn't look like he was exaggerating. Lord Franz does control most of Ryham, especially the southern part. You look a bit lost. Allow me to explain. Ryham is built along the Tranquil River, which divides the region in half, north and south.
2 years ago, Southville heeded Lord France and dug up its wheat fields to plant grapes instead. He made a lot of money, and nowadays many villagers regard him as the symbol and source of their wealth.
What happened to those grapes?
They say it's a new grape variety, Gem Vine. In all of Asperia, it only grows in Ryham, and is so rare that it can't be bought anywhere else on the market. To expand production, Lord Franz has lobbied the Northville villagers to swap from growing wheat to Gem Vine grapes.
This doesn't feel right.
Is this a mage's intuition, then? Southville is not that far, so we could go have a look around. But we should probably talk with General Hogan before we go. He's waiting for us near the plaza.
Alrighty. I hope we get to beat his butt. Nervous villager? Father, don't go. You've got to help me. They're above. There's no need to fear. Please tell me, what troubles have befallen you? I come from Southville and Ryham. Father, please help me keep this secret. Everyone has been busy with the harvest since the grapes are ripe right now. My child was being naughty and stole a bunch of grapes to eat. Lord Franz was very clear we'd have to pay for every missing grape. I thought that maybe he wouldn't miss a few since there are so many in his fields, but the goddess heard my despicable thoughts, and now she has punished me. My child started talking gibberish in the evening after eating the grapes. She started babbling about monsters jumping around the house. Father, in the name of Dur, I beg you to forgive my sins. Let my child return to normal. I think you should confess to Lord Franz about what happened. No, Father, I can't do that. Goddess may forgive me, but Lord Franz would send me directly to the afterlife. So then there's something not right about those grapes. Which sounds about right. Mary, are you alright? Oh my, how did Northville suddenly catch fire?
Mary, I'm so glad you're safe. I heard about the fire last night. I was so worried.
Eddie, I saw everything. When the fire broke out, there was a mage in the village. She was standing in my wheat field. She waved her hand and just vanished, after which the field just burst into flames.
What? Are you saying you saw the culprit? Mary, take a deep breath and see if you can remember what she looked like.
She had red hair down to her mid-back. She was also wearing a hat with a long feather in it and a black dress with gold stripes.
We need to tell this to the heroic order.
Magister, listening to that description, it seems like the culprit has to be Muriel. She has red hair and wears a hat and a dress.
Do you remember what the Scarlet Sorceress looks like? I think she was different from the woman's description.
Yeah.
Muriel was wearing a plain black skirt. There weren't any gold stripes on it. This is an important piece of information. Before the fire, mages other than Muriel may have been in the village. We need to tell this to General Hogan immediately.
Yes, let's go do that. Oh. Gold. Excuse me. I like how he's holding a torch now that it's dark. Oh. Must be part of a guild.
You look serious. What happened? What? This is the first I've heard of that.
In short, the intel suggests that the culprit is probably someone other than the Scarlet Sorceress. But she's still a suspect. And who knows if the other red-headed mage is her accomplice. We'll have to keep investigating.
Huh. We haven't even solved the issue of the changing weather. But here comes more problems.
Yep.
This case is related to magic, which Valen does not excel at. I'm going to ask you for your help. Are you willing to aid us?
Of course. I'll do it.
I'll let her know that you said that. Thanks for your help. Have you figured out what your next move is?
We ought to look around Southville. Before identifying the culprit, we should learn more about the grape variety known as Gemvine. We bumped into Lord Franz just now, and he wasn't particularly friendly. What if, hypothetically, my sword falls out of its scabbard, completely by accident, mind you, and skewers his foot? You'd protect him, right?
Please keep an eye on him. I'm afraid he's going to get into trouble. Then it's all up to you. May Jura above watch over you.
Master, are you heading to Southville? Or Magister? I know a shortcut. Tap any activated waystone on the map and whoosh before you know it, you're there. So remember to activate waystones if you see them in the future. Well, that was indeed fast. What a good hamster. How's business? Business is not good. If you're asking about the clothing business, it's absolutely bleak right now. I don't mean to complain, my friend, but do you know what has happened to Ryam lately? People really don't have much. These damn bandits intercepted the caravan and looted my shipment, alas. And it got so cold suddenly. I don't have any winter clothes in stock. Would you have... Who would have expected snow in Ryam? The village is supposed to be eternal autumn. I hope Magister Merlin will come to Ryam's rescue once again. I'm almost certain he will start another fashion trend this time around. Drunk on the breeze, I see Ryam in frosty freeze. Oddly poetic or just odd. Magister, can you feel the chill here? It's been many years. Now the bitter cold has come back to Ryam. Magister Merlin didn't bless our lovely village like last time, and of course a gang of greedy bandits arrived. Wish my song could make the bandits go away and bring back our hero, our Magister Merlin. Hey, why is that Gruglin blocking our path? Something is wrong. Be careful. Oh. The other ones I just had to run into, essentially. What's crazier than usual? Okay.
Just as I expected.
Something's changed. I didn't get anything from that like they usually do. Dang, blast it. I should have known that. What's that? Mail. Okay. Official WhatsApp invitation. I will not be doing that. Compensated survey. Nope. Alright. Hollowstone mystery. With suspicions flowing through Hollowstone, you decide to head to Southville to catch a glimpse of source of the conflict, Gemvine grapes. Oh. Ancient Golem. Ancient Golems are usually formidable in early battles, however, they quickly succumb to energy overload and become vulnerable to all attacks. Consider deploying heroes with early defensive battle abilities to shield your team from the initial pressure imposed by the Ancient Golems. Okay. Yeah, they aren't exactly much of a threat, are they?
Just as I expected.
Oh, there's this stuff. I wonder what that gold one was. Treasure found. Rowan. Can't cross the bridge. No,
What a coincidence, Master Rowan. Fancy meeting you here.
I saw you in Northville. The guy from the Heroic Order and the maid.
Introduce everyone.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Rowan of the Mithril Consortium. We didn't get a chance for introductions earlier. Thanks for helping with the Wind Elemental. Otherwise, it wouldn't just be my goods that were lost, but my life.
Goods?
Northville's rich in wheat. That's where Ryham got its name. I went out of my way to Northville to buy 3 carts of the best wheat, but it all got burned by the Scarlet Sorceress. My whole business venture has been upended. And now this bridge is causing me trouble. I'm trying to figure out what to do next.
What happened to the bridge?
I heard that Southville's gemvine grapes are worth their weight in gold, so I wanted to check them out. But the bridge is up, and no one can get across.
It looks like someone deliberately sabotaged the mechanism. The lever's broken. Could be bandits who did this, or it could be someone else. Anyway, how much do you know about machinery?
Does anyone know anything about
Seems
this?
like the all-knowing Magister has finally met his match.
I know a little. The Mithril Consortium handles loads of machinery orders, but we don't currently have any spare parts. To replace a broken lever, we need a wooden stick of a specific hardness and durability. We'll also need a lubricant.
Oh, in an emergency, I know that the juice of glowfly fruit can be used as a lubricant.
All right! Gruglins often hoard glowfly fruit near the camp.
Okay.
Glowfly fruit has that sweet and sour flavor. So good when you can find it.
Good to know.
Gruglins! Yes! The long sticks they carry could be used as a lever. We'd be killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Let's make a deal, Rowan.
There's nothing to negotiate. I need to cross the bridge, too. And there's no way I can deal with those Gruglins by myself. So let's work together to collect the materials. Then I'll repair the mechanism and everyone's happy. What do you think?
Deal.
There's no time to waste. Quick! Let's go find a Gruglin's club and some ripe glowfly fruit.
Okay. Hamster's right. Let's go do that. Be careful, there seems to be a horrifying... Oh, a terrifying hippo fiend. Hypo fiend? For the sake of the village's safety, we must defeat them first. Tap here to preview the enemy's attack targets. When the battle starts, enemies will prioritize attacking the heroes being targeted with the red lines. Okay. I would say they'd be attacking my tanks, but that's good to know. Magister, there are 2 chippies over there. Are they ghosts? Magister, watch yourselves. I heard these hippo fiends can shapeshift.
Come out, my servant.
Be vigilant. Don't be fooled by how they look.
Well, victory is deserved.
More items. New area. Miasma cleared.
No wonder you're General Hogan's friend. You both can hold it down in a fight. If you weren't in the fight, both the villagers here and my salary would have suffered.
Can't handle a few hippo fiends?
Who knows? Maybe I would have run away. Or perhaps I would have shielded you until I fell.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just joking. Let's go. We have things to do.
Next time. They want us to stream this and then they keep putting in this miserable, whatever you want to call it here. This honestly reminds me a lot of RuneScape back in the day. Level up heroes.
The General has asked me to protect you. Not that you need it.
Fury
A little
Thunderstrike.
progress is better than no progress, right?
Who's there? Huh. It's you.
Unlock
Be
Hunter
ever sharper.
Instinct.
My weapon
You stack a
and
bloodless
myself.
HP non-summon enemy first falls below 30%. Excuse me. Each stack permanently increases his haste by 10 and life drain by 7. Grants Seth 25% physical and magical defense when he first triggers bloodlust. Bloodlust. Oh my. Artifacts. Oh, I can level it up. Level up. Level it up again. Might as well. +3. Resonance level 50 from the next one. Warrior and tank can upgrade their gear. Oh, and rogues it looks like. Alrighty. 14,000. That's not bad for early in the game. One shot is well documented in the guide. Let's go take a look. Okay. I mean, that's pretty damn handy if you can one shot certain monsters. What? Unable to interact with the target. What? Okay. What the hell is this supposed to mean? So I couldn't do the fight because I was stuck? That's stupid. Looks like they still have 1 or 2 bugs to work out, but like I said, this game is actually pretty good. I'm enjoying it. Which, you know, doesn't necessarily mean much. Tactical drill. Most enemies target the nearest foe's position. Okay. Tactical drills present a unique challenge that demands carefully thought out and strategic planning. These drills, I thought they were boring, but they're actually riveting. Only specific heroes are eligible to participate in tactic drills. Deploy your heroes and adjust your formations, and strategically utilize mechanisms when needed. Okay. Weird. Weird, but not the weirdest thing ever, so. Kitty. I'm happy there are cats in the game. Alright. Now the Waystone Fire Elementals. This will be easy. Hopefully. Wow. Really taking this thing to task. Ah, I see they activate their skills at the same time.
For the glory of all knights!
Okay, so got that.
Onward, fellow knights! For the glory of all
Never underestimate good stretch.
There are Gruglin camps everywhere. Seems like the harvest may not be safe, even without the Scarlet Sorceress.
Yeah. Why trading wheat?
Oh, you're not from around here, so perhaps you haven't heard the local legend. It's said that the great Magister Merlin blessed this place, or protected it or something. I don't really understand magic.
So you're here buying goods because of a legend?
Relying on these legends or stories is actually an effective marketing strategy. But that's not why I was there. I just wanted to get some information on regions near Hollowstone and see if I could open up a new trade route. The soil in Ryham is particularly fertile. Its crops, flour, and bread are well known throughout the Lightbearer Empire. But later, I found out that the change in weather had reduced Northville's wheat yields. Difficult transportation in the region meant that Ryham wheat has become a luxury that only nobles can afford.
Oh.
So I wondered if I could expand the market and increase sales. However...
all the wheat burned up.
That's right! That blasted Scarlet Sorceress!
Calm yourself, Master Rowan. It's better than losing your life to bandits.
That makes sense, I guess.
No need to look so glum. What are a few shipments of wheat compared to the massive fortune you have? I still remember when the Heroic Order came to clean things up, and you had the Consortium send over wagons of swords as a thank you gift.
That was completely different, Mr. Valen. The gift to the Heroic Order was to express my gratitude and cement our relationship. However small or great the value, it was totally reasonable.
But business is different?
That's right. Kindness, friendship, and favors are all well and good. But business is another matter entirely. Even the smallest loss must be precisely recorded and analyzed. Speaking of which, the acquisition process in Northville was more unpleasant than expected.
Were the villagers unfriendly?
Most were friendly, though a few of them needed an attitude adjustment. There are no laws against price gouging, but it was less about selling goods and more like driving customers away. It was the same when the first fire broke out. A few of them just stood by the side of the road, and they didn't even try to help, like it wasn't even their village.
That's strange.
Strange indeed. The people of Northville are very united and care greatly for their fields and homes. They wouldn't be indifferent to anything that happens in the village. Never mind. Our priority is to gather materials right now. Everything else can wait until we're across the bridge.
Now it's raining. Short wall, type of wall that blocks your movement path. People's ranged attacks will not be blocked by short walls. There are multiple cells of short walls. As long as you don't tell me I can't do anything. A hamster needs to move his legs a little more.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
Just as I expected.
Dazzling DPS. Okay. Elite challenge. See how well I do. I mean, wearing down its HP pretty good. And there it goes.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
Ooh, yes.
For the glory of all knights!
Treasure found. Grublin Club. I thought the heir to the consortium would be more distinguished. Never thought you could repair the mechanism. You know a lot. All essential for merchants. Plus, it's never a bad thing to have more skills when away from home. That's true. Is this nothing I can pick up? So. Oh my gosh. Probably a side effect from being woken up this morning multiple times for no real reason. Pressure plate document and guide should take a look. Activate all pressure plates. Treasure found. Okay, obviously I have no idea what's going on, that I'm not doing that right. No more hypothenes, hippophenes, whatever.
It's time to show you my moves.
For the glory of all knights!
Excuse me, holy cow. Tactical drill.
Time for work again.
A hyena after my own heart. That was stupid. Obviously not what I was wanting to do. Retry. Nothing I can do about upgrading his power, considering that,
Time for work again.
I don't have that character. Well, this is unfortunate. Actually, I might be able to beat it this time. Yep. Okay.
A bit of experience, a bit of luck.
Alright. Oh, would you... I can see where this is going to be frustrating, like certain other games where everybody just decides to go AFK wherever the hell they want. Treasure found? Okay. Oh, what's this in here? Rip. I let myself got distracted.
It's time to show you my moves.
You're it.
Alrighty, well.
Victory is
good news.
victory, no matter how it's attained.
That's true. Heifer and a half.
Servant, and fight for me.
For the glory of all knights!
Oh, I have to defeat all the guards first. Okay, well, I can do that.
Come out, my servant, and fight for me.
It didn't work quite as well as they were hoping it would, I'm going to guess. The fact that it was able to get blasted. Excuse me. Treasure found. Hexa flowers. Okay.
You're it.
Okay.
Victory is victory, no matter how it's attained.
Okay, what we got here? I mean, yeah, I know I've got to fight the last little bit. Of course, it doesn't help I'm yawning, but yeah, I have to admit I am enjoying this game a lot more than I enjoyed Warpath, for sure. So.
Come on, everyone! Keep your spirits up!
Well, victory is deserved.
Ooh, crackling of the fire. Really? Oh, I don't have to press a button, I just push. Treasure found. Double cast. Placing heroes at a buff tile during preparation battle to buff them when the battle starts. There are various buff tiles in the game. You can tap on a buff tile during preparation and view the details and who would benefit. Double cast is one of the tile buffs that allows the hero to place on the tile to summon a phantom to replicate their ultimate whenever their ultimate is cast. You can place a hero with powerful ultimate on the double cast buff tile, such as Balin or Muriel. Alright, well, he's already there.
It's time to show you my moves.
Well, that was useful.
Well, victory is deserved.
Okay, let's see how well this goes. Okay, not bad. Fight proceeded pretty apace for such a big monster. Can't necessarily be too upset or worried about that.
Just as I expected.
have my glasses too close to my face. Fogged up. Okay. These glowfly fruit is ripe. Perfect for lubricant. Challenge successful. Oh, okay. Treasure found. Well, thankfully that wasn't any more complicated than it needed to be. And now I have an easy way back. But I think when it's all said and done, I know I didn't get my 3-hour requirement in just yet, but maybe if things work out well tonight, I will be able to put some more time in after work.
Great!
And so if that's the case, I'll maybe do another hour after I get home. And we'll get this wrapped up for my minimum stream time. And I might even do some more of this on Sunday, because why not?
Why do you look unhappy, Rowan?
Well, it's because of the bridge. It was all too easy to stop traffic between the two places. All you have to do is break the lever. I was able to repair it this time, but it'll be a problem for caravans in the future.
It may hinder trade routes.
Yes. A bridge that can be rendered uncrossable so easily, as well as an unsafe business environment. I need to reevaluate this.
Oh. But anyway, yeah, so I will be calling it a stream here, and pick up here later tonight, as long as I can arrange it. It won't be until pretty late my time, like 9 o'clock or so. But we'll pick it up then, and I'll get the rest of my requirement for my campaign in and operated, and then we'll go from there. So in the meantime, thank you everybody for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. I know, a couple people didn't necessarily think much of it. Dragon. But like I said, for me and the games I play, it is a wonderful game thus far. So I will do more of this later. In the meantime, let's get myself out of here and get in to where I need to be, and we will go ahead and see who is online that we can raid. I'm not even in the right screen. Rip. Shows you how well I prepared for this, which is not very. So, anyway, following. Let's raid Warwolf. He has a dropped enabled event going on for whatever it is he is playing. I think it's called Defiant. X-Defiant, something like that. So let's go ahead and get this started. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you again later. In the meantime, stay safe and take care.